You already know, this is Don D with Uptown Exotics. And when you see the garden hat, you know we're talking about the garden update today. And it kind of looks like my crocodile Don D's hat, just a little bit. So I like to wear the two together, just a little bit. But we're still doing the garden thing, you know that. There's a couple vegetables over there growing. Things are growing nicely. I still have a few things that didn't come up. That's okay. They're probably things, vegetables that are better off just direct sowing out in the garden. So we'll get that taken care of. When my raised beds come, somebody does not want me to have raised beds. I don't know who it is. I don't know why I'm having such a struggle with raised beds, but I had ordered some a couple of weeks ago. And then last week, I got a message. I ordered them off of eBay, and I got a message from the seller saying that they were shipped. And then the next day, I got another message from them saying that there was an issue, and they don't see the tracking, or they didn't see something that was going on, and they offered to refund my money, but said if the raised beds came, then it would be a gift from them. So I'm like, okay, well, refund my money, and they refunded my money. So it wasn't like a scam like the last time, but it's just it's frustrating. I want to get the beds. I have started getting some of my supplies. I'm going the Coco Core route, and I got 5 blocks of that, of the Coco Core. I don't think that's going to be enough. Well, it wouldn't have been enough for the beds that I had ordered. They were 6x3, 6 foot long by 3 feet wide and 1 foot high. So they would have just been, 5 would have just been under what I need to fill that up. So I would have had to order some more anyway. But I really want, because this is Don D, I really want an 8 foot long by 4 feet wide raised bed. So I think that's what I'm going to order instead. Hopefully they come in. But just having more room will allow me to plant more. And why do I need to plant more? You already know. I placed 2 orders. And the Baker Creek heirloom seeds. I'm going to tell you, they got their stuff together. They have great marketing for people like me. So I ordered a couple more spices. I got some sage. And then I believe sage is another spice that will help to deter bugs and things. I got some chives. I believe chives is another plant that deters bugs. So, what does this say? It caught my eye because it said chives are excellent in many dishes, great raw or cooked. Oh, lavender flowers. The flowers are purple. The lavender caught my eye. Excuse me, gotta sneeze. All right, allergy season, gotta love it. But yes, some chives. So we're going good there. And then this one. I wasn't even going to grow any corn this year because I heard it could be tough to grow. But I saw this and I really want to try growing popcorn. And look at the kernels come in different colors. So I'm going to try growing popcorn. My dad grows popcorn, so I got to be like Dad. And then I got a red onion. So I have a regular onion already, so got a red onion. And then a purple plum radish. Again, I don't eat radishes like this, But I think I now have like 4 or 5 different radishes that I will be planting in my garden. And I think this one, was it like a sweet? Or yeah, they have, they're sweet and crisp. So yeah, purple radishes, go figure. And then these red peppers, actually I think they change colors, but they're supposedly really sweet and really tasty, like almost like candy. So they're from Turkey. They're a Turkish pepper, but I got these because they're supposed to be really sweet and taste like candy. And then something else that's sweet, and I already have. Yeah, I have regular carrots. I have purple carrot. Now I have a red carrot, and this is. It's not on the. It's a Japanese carrot, and it's supposed to be really sweet. And this type of carrot is they can grow like in the cold. The video on their on their channel shows them pulling the carrots out of the snow, so they're good in the cold. Not for spring planting, so this won't. I'll plant these. Must be planted in late summer, fall, or winter. So I will not be planting these this spring. I'll have to remember that. Keep that in mind. So that'll be cool. That'll give me something to look forward to in the winter. They're best in cold weather, so this should be fun. And then this is something that I'm really, just in case you didn't realize it, I'm really excited about. This is a Zimbalo melon pear. They're related to tomatoes. They look like little watermelons, but they're supposedly like really sweet and have like a cucumber melon fruity flavor. So I'm really excited about that. And when they grow, it looks like they're about the size of good sized grapes, and it looks like a grape the way they grow. So I'm really excited about these. And then another melon that I'm excited about is the Rich Sweetness melon. Look at the color. The color is just cool. And then it's a, like the name says, it's a sweet melon. Has a sweet aroma. It's juicy. They have a honeydew like flesh. So I'm excited to grow this one. And then because I placed 2 orders, they give you 2 free items, and I got 2 of the same thing. So I have cabbage, Chinese cabbage. So now I have 2 different cabbages. I don't eat cabbage like that, but you know what? Why not start now? So we have cabbage, and then I ordered some Adirondack Blue micro tubers. They're potatoes. So these are my first potatoes. They're purple. The skin is purple, and the flesh inside is purple too. So I'm excited to get them going. My potato bags have come, so I have to get them all set up and get the substrate inside. I ordered some vermiculite and some perlite to mix in with the cocoa core, and I ordered a bag of worm castings to mix in for fertilizer, and I ordered some alpaca beans, alpaca poop essentially, which is a great fertilizer for garden vegetables and flowers. And I learned that from my dad. I used to hang out with alpaca breeders, and when he was living up here and he was growing his garden, he's like, hey, get me some of their poop. So I go shovel up some poop in a plastic bag and take it home to Dad, and he put it in his garden and do his thing. So now they don't live around here anymore, and I'm not friends with any alpaca breeders anymore. So I had to buy alpaca poop, but that's okay. They're doing their little business, so I'm happy to help them in their business. So that's my update for today. Hopefully I'll be able to order some raised beds soon and get some raised beds and get things started outside. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm excited. I have plenty to grow, and even if everything doesn't grow with all that I have, I should still be good. I should still be good. And what I have that's already growing is a lot in itself. I have tomatoes that are growing, peppers that are growing, and some of them I have two plants of each, so I'll be good there. Have some beans growing. I think some cucumbers are growing, so we'll be good there. And then I have lavender in the refrigerator. I learned that it's good to put lavender in between moist paper towel inside of a Ziploc bag and in the refrigerator to keep cold, so that it kind of triggers the seeds to think it's winter, and then they start to sprout. So I have two different types of lavender, and I've been looking, and I'm really excited about this because I think I told you before, I bought some honey that was infused with lavender a couple of years ago. So that's how I learned that you can cook with lavender. And I found out that you can infuse, put fresh lavender in tea, and you can cook regular food with fresh lavender. You just don't want to use too much because you don't want the food to taste like soap. The lavender can get really strong. So I will have to keep an eye on that. I think there's a couple of cookbooks out there for cooking with lavender. So Don D is going to order a cooking with lavender cookbook. So stay tuned with that. More videos to come, because I'll be cooking with lavender. So I'm going to share that with you. But that's my update for this week. For my garden update for this week. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you soon, because I have to update on 4 more of the clutch babies. Hopefully they're not in shed. I know one of them already shed. I haven't checked the others today, so I need to check them today. And hopefully they're not in shed and I can record some videos. But thank you for being here, and we'll be back soon. And I love you. Have an awesome week. Bye.